What is up, everybody? I'm Extremes Edge, aka Gaming Review Punk. Today I'm going to review WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2014. No, wait, WWE 14. Is that it? No, that's not it either. Oh, wait, it's WWE 2K14. That's right, WWE 2K14. Reason why is because THQ went bankrupt, so they're out of the job. So it's adios to THQ and hello 2K Sports. But we're still stuck with Ukes to develop the game, along with visual concepts. At the same time, we will talk about the game and see it for ourselves in just a minute. So, this game was released for the Xbox 360 and PS3. It was released in the year of October 29, 2013 and November 1st, 2013 for the UK. Also, we know The Rock is in the official main cover of WWE 2K14, but on the other side of your case, if you pull out your cover, on the other side, we all have Daniel Bryan on the cover, fan made by MVP Mike 13. As much as I like The Rock, I switched mine to Daniel Bryan. So, yes, yes, yes. Well, that's enough of that, so let's get into the review. Alright, so the startup and main menu looks pretty good to me, and you have The Rock with a mic at the main menu. The man who's in the official cover of 2K14. Nonetheless, the main menu is of course easy and organized, if you want to say that. Just pretty much how WWE 13 main menu is. Also, what's cool about this game is the jukebox. We have a list of WWE superstars and divas theme song here. Thank God we can check whose theme song we want to hear during the menu, because last year I was getting sick of hearing Otunga's theme song playing over and over again. It was a good theme, but just sick of hearing it, repeating. Pretty much some people would have to agree with me on that one. We also can push R3 to skip songs again. So the character selection screen does look pretty good, and we do actually have a good roster this year in the game. Some good current stars, legends, or retro character, I should say. Of course, we have our slots for our created wrestlers, divas, DLC, and managers. The entrances in the games still looks pretty good, and the commentators like Michael Cole or Jerry the King Lawler would usually say one sentence during the wrestler's entrance. Also, they added some audio to certain wrestlers' entrance, like Daniel Bryan doing his "No, no, no," or Ryback's "Wake up" in his entrance, for example. I say the show's entrance in the game looks pretty damn good to me, and I was hoping they would come down the stairs like you see on TV, but coming from the crowd and to the ring is already good enough for the game itself.
The WWE Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, The Shield. And we are hearing some love for this superstar here. He's got him up.
So what to say about the gameplay? Well, the gameplay is updated and the grappling system feels different. It also feels a lot faster with strikes and moves, plus the game is smoother than WWE 13 from my point of view. Like the walking, running, and dragging are more fluid with their motions. Like when you walk or during the gameplay, the wrestlers would have a little taunt they do on their own, like adjusting their wristbands or doing a motion for their opponent to get up, so that's really cool. Also, when you run, your wrestler don't just start running instantly. For example, when you run, the wrestlers have a so-called startup animation before they start running. Pretty much would be useful as well for online when players or so-called noobs, whatever you want to call them, would always run at you and keep spamming the same move over and over, which gets annoying and gets you pissed off. Well, hopefully this shouldn't be a problem anymore, so I don't know. Also, I should mention they added catapult finishers in the game. Now, certain wrestlers have these catapult finishers, like Shawn Michaels or Roman Reigns, for example, which you store a finisher and just pretty much have a running opponent at you. Especially like online noobs, for example, you would just push the LB button on the Xbox controller or L1 for the PS3 to launch your opponent in the air and catch him with your finisher. Also counts as catching finisher as well, just like in WWE 13. Not only that, but certain wrestlers have double finisher as well, which you will have to store 3 finishers just for certain wrestlers like Kane, Cena, or Ryback, for example, like the double shell shock, double AA, or double choke slam. Also, new OMG moments like the DDT on the apron, big boot on the ring post, and we have the good old Undertaker's outside dive. Oh yeah, also my new favorite OMG moment Although the Elimination Chamber may be the same, but hopefully be new and improved in the future. The spear through the chamber glass. Yeah, that's pretty sick. That's something I can watch over and over again. Now to the 30 years of WrestleMania mode. If you play WWE 13 with the Attitude Era mode, you would already have an idea of how the 30 years of WrestleMania mode would go. You play matches and win to unlock another match, follow objectives, and pretty much unlock everything you can in the game. I enjoyed the 30 years of WrestleMania mode overall and reliving some greatest WrestleMania moments, but I will mention this. The last match on there with The Rock versus John Cena at WrestleMania 29 for the WWE title, yeah, that match was a living hell for me. Because you want to know why? It took me several tries because somehow before the end you both have infinite finisher, so pretty much I had The Rock keep spamming me with the rock bottom after rock bottom. Also, don't bother trying to run because he would somehow catch you with a rock bottom as well. Took me 8 tries on legend difficulty. I'm not afraid to admit that. And then I was like, F this, man. Set it on easy, run around during the match with stupid infinite finisher parts. And AA The Rock through the announce table, AA again in the ring and win. Just want to say, after you play this match, don't touch it again, for God's sakes, because I'm not. I'll play all the other WrestleMania match except for this one. That's all I gotta say. Like I said, overall, I enjoy playing this mode. Last match can pretty much go fuck itself. The WWE Universe mode is improved from WWE 13. I always had enjoyed playing that mode, and you can of course set up any match you want, teams, add shows, delete shows, etc. Also, what's new is the rivalry section, is where you can select which superstar or diva you want him or her to feud with. Also, it could be a short rival, medium rival, or long rival. Your choice pretty much. Also, what I'm happy about, unlike WWE 13, when you exit a match, your match card doesn't get reset to default again, which gets annoying because you have to go back and edit, but with the game it stays the way you had it set up before, and that's really good. Makes my job a lot easier, and I did end up playing a lot of universe mode this year as well. Now, the creative superstar mode is pretty much the same as WWE 13, so that's not a bad thing either. Also, they added 100 slots for creative superstar this year, so that's pretty awesome right there. Also, what's new this year is you can set up certain WWE superstars head templates in the game and put any clothing you want, or give them their old attire, or simply create a new one if they like debut a new t-shirt or something. Although I wish they add more superstars head, but at least it takes us, to change the appearance of the WWE superstars. Also, the creating arena is still there as well. Of course, we have the freedom to make it whatever we want, like put any logos or design we want in there, but one problem I know of, and I'm sure people know about this as well, and if you don't, then I'm about to tell you. We can put any logos in there, right? But the main problem is we can't expand it. Like, what the hell? How did Ukes or whoever was working on this game screw this up? I wonder what the hell went wrong, and how did they screw this up somehow? Well, I don't know, but I hope in the next game or whenever they fix this, I can say about the logos not expanding is totally uncool. But at least the whole creating arena thing is still useful for something. One last thing I want to talk about is the streak mode with The Undertaker. Now, you have an option to either defend the streak, which is basically where you will unlock the Slobber Knocker match, defeat numbers of opponent in a gauntlet match until you lose, or which I prefer to play more is defeat the streak mode to end that undefeated streak of his at WrestleMania. I'll admit, it is really a challenge, and Undertaker will deliver a good ass kicking to you. He did beat me a couple of times, and I also did beat him before with a couple of wrestlers, including my call. So pretty much this whole mode is kick ass. Also, when the match is finished in the streak mode, you'll get a status on what you did and stuff, plus your score. You can also upload your score online for people to see as well, and unlock other stuff like photos in the game. Well, I believe that's everything I need to cover about this game. I will say I know the graphics look pretty much like WWE 13, but that don't mean anything to me at all. What I care about the most is the improvements in how the gameplay flows. Overall, from what I played so far in WWE 2K14, I do see the improvements in how much fun I had with the game, but anyways, it's that time for me to give my ratings of this game. From everything I had covered and talked about so far, I believe WWE 2K14 gets an 8.9 out of 10 from me. So pretty much I would recommend playing or buying this game. I believe it's worth the money. Well, this is the end. I really hope you enjoy watching this review. So the gaming review punk, which is me, Extreme Zedge, here saying goodbye and take care. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe as well. That would really help. And tell your friends. Well, that's it, and peace.